Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video. I'm Rob, and today I have come home and I've had an unusual package delivered all the way from Canada, from our friend 517, who I actually done a restoration or a commission on a Mini a little while ago from the movie Some Kind of Wonderful, and it was, well, the Mini itself was certainly some kind of wonderful. I really enjoyed not only kind of finding that film, but also creating the car that Five really wanted as part of his collection. And yeah, you know, I've come home today with ultimately a big pile of art, really. That's how I could consider it. These are pages from various either newspapers or magazines. You know, this top one, for example, 1959, with an advert from a Pontiac. We'll get to that in a moment. But I just, when I see it, I thought, oh, okay, this is really cool. You know, this would kind of give me some reading material, you know, over the next few evenings. But I thought, well, I don't have a video at the moment. I'm working on one. Why not kind of go through this together? There is no car restoration today, so you know, this video is not going to be for everybody. I appreciate that, but if you are at home, you want to kind of just chill and relax and go through some of these things with me, I would certainly appreciate it. But let's have a look at see what the note here reads. Hi Rob, I'm still enjoying the Some Kind of Wonderful Mini. There's a proud spot on my shelves, so that's very cool. Anyway, my last pen is running out of ink. I think it's run out by the time it's got to the bottom. I only intended to send the enclosed trinkets, which I'm assuming are these two. The links were my grandfather's, and I think they date back to the 50s or 60s. So what I thought was were mints. There's some links in there, but then I come across some old magazines, and I thought you'd like to see some Canadian ads. Oh, okay, so these are all Canadian ads in these, so that is going to be very cool. Five, so thank you very much, Five. Really interested. It's kind of, for a little tin, it's got a little bit of weight to there, and ultimately I have no idea what's in here. Wow. Yeah, so some cufflinks, and what do we have on there? Standard Triumph. Now, I do wear cufflinks from time to time. In my current job, I wear what I want. You know, I've got a hoodie jumper on today, but usually we wear suits in all the other companies that I've worked for, and when I do go out on sales calls and such, I'll wear a suit and wear cufflinks, so these will certainly be used. Five's grandfathers from the 50s or 60s, that is very special. I will certainly treat these with respect, and they will be used, so thank you very much for those. I just want to quickly wrap them up and put them in the tin. Actually, the last time out I struggled to find some cufflinks and I had to borrow some, so yeah, they will, you know, I kind of went out and bought myself a couple, but yeah, certainly be used. But let's have a look how it's here. What we got? City Figures, Plastruct, international supplier of architectural, educational and hobby model parts. So we've got 2, 4, 6 people in there. We've got 3 or 4 men, or 3 men, 3 ladies, and well, they'll have your eyes out, but that'll be very cool. I do have a couple of little figurines which are really cool, but these will certainly add to my collection. I'll have to maybe have a different video of painting these. I don't have too much experience with painting kind of little people models like this, so your kind of advice down in the comments below would certainly be appreciated. But yeah, let's get on to, now this may be a long video, like I say, you might have to bear with me, but I was going to go for all this stuff, so I thought, why not just go through it together. but all alone in a wonderful new class of its own. Look at that, electrifying the Pontiac. Beautiful. Yeah, Maclean's magazine, January 17th, 1959. Over 60 years old, that one. Thoughts on the back. Some bits and pieces there. What I'll do is I'll ultimately stop on what I think we are all going to be truly interested in. Wow. So just have a quick look on the back. There's nothing there for us. Look at this. This deserves to be framed. I imagine there's going to be a lot in here that deserve to be framed. But presenting the new Ford Galaxy. And same again, this is in the Maclean's magazine, January 31st, 1959. Isn't that wonderful? Brilliant wedding of Thunderbird elegance to the 59 Ford, the car that in every way is so beautifully right. Wow. That is very cool. There's lasting magic in the magic mirror finish of your new General Motors car. And look, kind of showing the mirror image. How shiny that paint job is. Canadian Industries Limited. Again from 1959, this one. A snowman, which is, I guess, apt for this time of year. Although we don't have any snow in the UK, and perhaps we will get a white Christmas, you never know. The car created for Canadians, the Monarch Mark II. I don't believe I've heard of that. A thrilling new blend of beauty, performance and luxury, priced to invite you to the exciting adventure of fine car ownership. We invite you to drive the Monarch Mark II. See your dealer, Ford Edsel Monarch. That's cool. Chevrolet, look at that. An Impala Sport Coupe is always ready to match your mood on the highway or off. Chevrolet, if you can't be happy with this car, you just can't be happy. That is very cool. This is from, again, February 1959. A beautiful piece of art though. Again, that deserves, part of me would obviously like to preserve and cherish these, but wouldn't that be wonderful in a frame on the wall? The 59 Dodge. Wow. Who could wish for anything more? And they got the chicken or turkey bone there. How cool is that? Go Rambler in 59. So you got the 1959 Rambler Custom Cross Country, the most striking station wagon on the Canadian road. Your choice of Rambler Economy 6 or Rambler Rebel V8 power. That is cool. And different ones here. You got the V8 hardtop, striking design, roomy luxury for 6 passengers, plus economy and handling ease unmatched in any other V8 car. The Rambler American station wagon, the Ambassador, the Metropolitan, and the Rambler American. So what have we got here? Eight ways to cut traffic deaths. Let's go through these 8 ways, shall we? Make teenage driver training compulsory. Some high schools, this one at Niagara Falls, Ontario, teach driving, but students needn't take it. Number 2, regulate the commercial driving schools. Ontario's Transport Department train teachers, but we need laws to keep out unqualified instructors. Number 3, weed out the sick drivers before they kill. New psychological tests isolate emotional problems that make certain drivers a safety menace. Number 4, reform the traffic courts. Minor offenders should be taught safe driving habits in clinics. Experience in court ought to be a remedy, not a punishment. Number 5, stop pampering traffic violators. Manitoba cop shows one way to get tough. A crackdown in Connecticut led to a dramatic drop in road fatalities. Number 6, introduce the point system. Driver loses his Ontario licence for 3 months after running up 12 points. 4 provinces, 22 states use the system. Number 7, conduct better research on accidents. Safety experts are often baffled by what causes crashes. More knowledge could prevent thousands of deaths. And number 8, make all the agencies work together. Dozens of groups work on safety, but they need cohesive leadership. That's something I can stand behind. Nearest thing to spring, Pontiac. That's a beautiful piece. I'm guessing this is the front page of the magazine from March 1959. But on the underside here, do-it-yourself demonstration for people about to buy a new car, Ford. So I'll show you these. I won't read through these, but perhaps you could pause the screen if you wanted to read them. Colour sells cars. Well, certainly the first thing that comes to my mind seeing this page was the colour. That vibrant pink coming through there. So, colour sells cars, says General Motors head. Trim, tailored, terrific. What car is this? The Pontiac. It's a 59 Pontiac, but it's a Parisienne. Vista, the 4-door sports sedan, the convertible, and the 2-door sport coupe. Flash, flare, fun. The 59 Plymouth. And you can pause the screen there if you wanted to read further. Oldsmobile. Your Oldsmobile quality dealer invites you to take your turn at the wheel and get that Olds feeling. How cool is that? Oh, so we've got a couple of adverts here. Today you need the finest in motor oil. Peerless. BA heavy duty motor oil for modern engine protection. The British, it's a British American oil company. That's cool. And on the other side here you've got Action starts with AC. Your best choice in spark plugs. I don't know what this is. The man who knows buys White Rose. Even this big rig purrs like my own car on White Rose gasoline. So that must be a... Right, it's an oil company. It's pretty cool. But here, General Motors value. Versatile's the word for this Nomad 4-door. And for me, you know, I look at the car, obviously I see the beauty there, but look at the, you know, just the beauty around this kind of picture of time. A lady at the back here, perhaps tending to the garden. Got one of the guys here, I think he's watering the garden here, talking to a neighbour perhaps, a child, taking some new potted plants out of the back of the car there. And the handiest helper a family ever had, 59 Chevy. So we've got 20,000 strong, Mr. BA at your service, British, American. Ah, La Renault, Dauphine. Lovely little Renault there. No driver can afford to miss this. Oh, it's a BF Goodrich. Smilage. Facts book. That's cool. Let's go back to this Renault. I believe in America, even in America, not just Americans, but I think when it was advertised with the pronunciation of Renault, which, I mean, people do still pronounce it as Renault here. But yeah, we tend to pronounce the French way as Renault. But authorised service, always handy, so that's pretty cool. I guess Renault probably done better in Canada. I'm only guessing, of course, with the French-speaking part of Canada. Something exciting happens when you swing into a Dodge. So you got some different bits there. Beautiful car. So what's this one? Service. The services of Toronto General Trust are always adaptable to your trust requirements. Is that something to do with a car? The super fatted calf. Ah, here's something for Volkswagen. Volkswagen makes more profit for you. Upfront vision, ideal for parking and city traffic. Walk-in curbside doors for fast, easy loading. And rear door facilitates platform loading. Very cool. So we have a very smart looking gentleman there. 29 great whiskies in one brand, private stock, Adams, a Canadian rye whiskey. I consider myself a whiskey drinker, and I've recently just finished off, what was it, Lot, I think it was something, it was called something like Lot 17 or something like that, which was a Canadian rye, and very tasty at that. Canadian Pacific, oh, this is cool. By land, by sea, by air, Canadian Pacific, the world's most complete transportation system, serves 5 continents. So, I guess in Canada, the same as in America, you guys have the map like this, with North America in the centre of the map, right? Of course, I never see the map like this. Whenever I see a map, I see kind of North America and South America to the left. Of course, the UK, Greenwich Mean Time in the centre. Throughout Europe, Africa, Asia, and then Australasia down here. But that's very nice to see. Oh, we got a double-sided this one. Whatever you have in mind, you're better off with a Buick. The Buick LeSabre convertible. And this is 1959. So you've got the LeSabre, the thriftiest Buick, the Invicta, which is the most spirited Buick, and the Electra, which is the most luxurious Buick. And here we have, what's this? Kind of 2-page here. Here's truck design that makes good sense. It's international trucks. Functional styling, cost less to keep like new, balanced powertrain. So this is the light and medium. It's more proof that truck specialisation pays off on your job. You've got a B160 stake, a B100 Travel, what's that? Travelall, a B110 Travelette, a B110 pickup with bonus load, body standard, and this one in the middle here, the B100 pickup with bonus load, body standard. Look at this guy. Look how happy he is driving his international truck. Oh, nice beer here. O'Keefe Old Vienna Lager beer. I'm pretty thirsty for one of those right now. SOS cleans white wall tyres really white. The magic scouring pads on the Volkswagen Beetle there. I hope those jeans are not scratching that paint. This guy's going to be, he's going to be mad. SOS is rugged. Just twist the pad and see. Compact, tightly interwoven. SOS holds up while cleaning off the toughest curb marks, grease and ground in dirt. Very cool. This 59 Oldsmobile will, in your hands, will introduce you to that new Olds feeling. A feeling of quality and refinement. A feeling of unexcelled comfort and handling ease. Visit your Oldsmobile duality dealer. No, is that quality maybe? And drive the smartest looking rocket engine Olds ever built. Quite difficult for me to read that handwriting there, but quality is standard equipment on every 59 Olds, and above is a Super 88 Holiday sports sedan. Isn't that wonderful? And the one thing I am noticing here is there's a lot of kind of female drivers on these cars, and I obviously wrongly guessed that probably, you know, back in the 50s when we obviously come a long way with equality, but you know, I just probably guessed that there'd be a lot less kind of females in the car in these adverts. So yeah, very nice to see. Why the church says don't marry a Catholic. We don't need to read that. Personal attention to every detail is but one of the reasons for Pontiac's ever-growing popularity. Look at this. So this is another thing. Look at that. The artist there. The colour so vibrant, considering how old. When's this from? Again, 1959. This collection, I think, is ultimately going to be from... well, so far it's just all from 1959. Certainly no problem for us, right? But oh, look at that. That's a Pontiac Safari. Isn't that beautiful? But this, it's a bit of a shame we've got some holes in here, but you know, we could probably come in a little bit there. It's not a problem. But that should be in a frame, right? That could be quite easily on someone's wall. Beautiful. Just trying to see whether I would recognise these people, but I don't. Measure the pleasure in a Plymouth. Swivel seats, Now those swivel seats, I could do with them now. Why did we do away with them? Push button go. Well, they kind of seem to disappear and have only really come back with, recently. Torsion air ride. I drive a Porsche Cayenne, and it is, I break my back in that thing. I wish it had well, of course they do have air ride, just mine's not. And power to spare. Wonderful. What do we have here? Look at what they're doing with aluminum. Oh, so even in Canada, you spell aluminium incorrect. Pleasure is a thrill called ocean travel. You know what? I've never done a cruise. One day, perhaps. But announcing a modern concept in educated service. Guardian maintenance for Cadillac, Buick, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, Chevrolet and GMC owners. So at General Motors service training centres throughout Canada and the United States, General Motors dealer mechanics are trained in the most efficient methods of maintaining the original performance of your GM vehicle. Oh, that's cool. Proved in 12 million test miles more tyre power. Tyrex. A great day in the life of a new Dodge owner. He slides in. It's easy as you please, thanks to the new Dodge swivel seats that swing out to meet you at the touch of a lever. Or do you guys call it a lever? Glide you gently into driving position and lock there automatically. The Garageman talks back. People run their cars for 40,000 miles without even a grease job. Then I tell them it needs repairs and they call me a crook. Now hear my side of the story. Ah, look at our little biscuits. Oh, so the low profile. I once tried the used car business, but I hadn't reckoned on the dishonesty of my customers. Knowledgeable people buy Imperial, and they buy it every time. Ah, is that Hiram, Walker and Sons, Canadian whiskey? So this, no other tyre keeps so much in touch with the road. The first great tyre advance in more than 10 years. Dominion Royal Master. A lovely Gilbey's 70 proof gin. Some jet travel there. Some IPA, full strength. Oh, the old Scott Outboard motors there. An artist comes home. Some lovely bit of art there. Some oh, here we are. Is car craziness a menace to our teenagers? A third of a million Canadian youngsters are driving, and hundreds more are learning every day. So you got nearly all these cars at, is it Etobicoke? Etobicoke, I can't even pronounce that, Ontario High School belongs to students. A Winnipeg principal says driving will lower even a good student's marks. The teenager who owns his car is a man of prestige, but males up to 25 pay the heaviest insurance rates because they are the road's worst risks. That's no foot long. Some Burnett's white satin gin there. I do love me a gin and tonic. Here's where the fun starts for Chevrolet, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, Buick, Cadillac and GMC owners. Oh, we've got something a bit funky here. Imagine driving a gas turbine car like this. Wow. How a gas turbine engine works. So you've got the air intake, combustion, the compressor, exhaust, the drive shaft. Easy, right? Bright, durable nickel chromium plating provides a protective coating that gives lasting beauty in depth to new car trim. A little Simca. The new Simca Elise, a four-door sedan. Chrysler, I didn't realise it was by Chrysler Corporation, announces the latest addition to the Simca line. So you've got the Simca Vedette, the Simca Deluxe, the Grand Large, or the Grand Large, and the Simca Chatelaine. Ships need good roads too. I tell you, they do. I've mentioned it before. I work in shipping, and it is an absolute nightmare right now. And be really refreshed. Do you know what? You could honestly see this advert. Bearing in mind this is 60 years old, I could see that advert in a magazine today. That is, well, it's not dated, is it? I was in a restaurant just this week, and my son had a glass bottle of Coca-Cola, and you can't really beat that. The flavour from a real cold glass bottle of Coke. Yeah, that is hard to beat. But anyway, that is very cool. So another front page here. This is August 15th. Marriages should be bound by contract. Death is not inevitable or inevitable. Scientists are starting to claim death is not inevitable. Inevitable? Anyway. Is our national emblem becoming extinct? Of course, the maple leaf. Some interesting things. This is cool. I'm sure we have a matchbox of one of these international trucks. Oh, look at that. Canada's most complete line of trucks, including heavy-duty units powered by Rolls-Royce diesel engines. Are you sure? Endurance. That is cool. Some more busier than ever. You're telling me. So Canada Steamship Lines, and just seeing you got Canada Steamship Lines there, Thunder Bay, but busier than ever. Honestly, the shipping world, kind of touching back on it again. I've been in shipping for a long time, 17 years or something like that. It's never been like how it is today. Never, ever, let alone in the last 17 years. And that's kind of another reason why I haven't been putting out videos really in the last week, because I'm just too tired. It's oh, here you go. She's making the test we count on. General Motors. See, maybe a little bit more towards the old-fashioned sexist times, but oh, look at this. This can't be. So it's another 1959, but of course we're showing here in 1910, when the Overland was shining new, Mobil oil was already the best for top engine performance. Experienced Canadian motorists choose Mobil oil special or Mobil oil for the trouble-free longer engine life. For over 50 years, the best in engine protection, Mobil oil. So what, another 60 years later, and arguably still top of the game. This man's got quality at his fingertips. Quality is difficult to define, yet we all know it when we meet it. For we all respond favourably to the increased satisfaction we get from top quality products in use. And this guy working on an engine. Anyone care to guess what car that might be? Your answers down in the comments section below. Get a good look. Look at the old TV there. A Marconi. The new award series for 1960. Television sets of highest quality, picture and sound embraced in cabinets of lasting beauty. Imagine these people seeing the TVs from today. You know, the kind of just your everyday average Joe with a 55-inch flat screen TV up on the wall. They would never have dreamed it. Oh, this will be a test. In Saskatchewan, roads lead the way to a new oil prosperity. Oh, look. I think we have something very similar in Matchbox. Another steamship lines lining up the vessels there. That's a nice piece of art. The NHL is becoming a circus and the referees are all clowns. Oh wow, oh look at this, we've got like an extra little piece. That is cool. So not only does it fit there, look, but you can take that away. We'll have a look at that separately. 1960, so we're now on October 59, so we're now starting to see some adverts for the 1960 vehicles. You got a little Corvair, or yeah, Corvair, this one, the deluxe Corvair from 700, and then the Impala Sport Coupe. Oh, beautiful. Let's have a little look at this pull-out booklet. 1960 Chevrolet reference booklet. Oh, look at this. So we have the Impala, all the car you ever yearned for. I'd probably have to agree with that. Beautiful car. The Impala certainly got to be, got to be in people's top tens, right? You know, around a 59. Nothing so priceless anywhere near the price. The Bel Air. Oh, what's that? The Biscayne? Is that elegance with economy? mean, what kind of economy are they talking about? 15 miles to the gallon? I mean, that's the same as what I get in my current car, but still. Got a couple of wagons there. The Corvair, which is rear engine or mid engine. I think it's rear engine, right? And if I remember rightly, I think the camera cut out there. So yeah, going back to the Corvair here, which I was just saying that I believe it's a rear engined, and I think the petrol tank or fuel tank or gas tank is underneath here, and if you had a kind of a rear end collision, the thing used to blow up. But so that's no good. Nearest to perfection a low priced car ever came. Another little one here. BF Goodrich presents how to get your tyre money's worth. Presented in the interest of driving safety. Wear signals, that's pretty cool. Oh, rotating your tyres, I've never done that myself. Looking for that mileage. All your different options there. Oh wow. Another fresh one from Pontiac. The inspired beauty of perfect proportion, the softer ride of supple suspension, the extra safety of flawless control, the quiet comfort of near perfect acoustics, and the fiery performance of vigorous engines. The Bonneville convertible. 1960. Oh, a fresh point of view. Pontiac. See it, admire it, drive it today. Of course, the days when tobacco adverts used to be advertised. The Buick, that's a cool piece. If you can afford a new car, you can own this new class of fine car. There we have the biggest news of the year in 60, the Dodge Dart. Here's an all-new car. Greatest engineering advances in automotive history. Wake up, Mum. Dad's fixing Sunday brunch. I do love a pancake. Aunt Jemima, and if I understand correctly, she has now been dropped from the advertising. That's the day that we are in. And you've got all the different ones there. Put a touch of summer on your table. Different vegetables, lima beans, red beets, peas and carrots, creamy corn, and just peas. They all look pretty tasty to me. Look what's new for you in the 60 Lark. You Too Will Love That Lark by Studebaker, V8 or 6. The Lark line in V8 or 6 for 60. Reading clockwise, you've got the all-new 5-passenger convertible, the all-new 4-door station wagon, the new 6-passenger 2-door sedan, the new 8-passenger 2-door station wagon, the new 6-passenger 4-door sedan, and the new 6-passenger hardtop, proven by 750 million miles of owner use. That's pretty cool. Hello, hello. New waistband, guaranteed for 100 washings. Look for this blue band for your blue band briefs. Now this is let's move this around so we can see that a bit better. The mighty satisfying Oldsmobile for 1960. That's the Super 88 Holiday Semi Coupe. Quite like the rear end of that. That's pretty cool. A new balance of power. A quadri-balance ride. Pretty cool. We've got Remington's First Again with the only electric shaver that adjusts to any beard or skin. For 1960, a wonderful new World of Fords. Big beauties, unlike any Fords you've ever seen. We have the dashing new Ford Sunliner, the racy new Ford Starliner, the spacious, elegant new Ford Country Sedan, and at the top here, the new Ford Galaxy, which is actually the only one I've ever heard of. Town Victoria, one of 13 new models for 1960. It just seems crazy that they pulled out so many models and seem to change it up every year. Presenting the new Ford Falcon. That is a cool car. Above the Falcon 4-door, notice the Falcon's big wide doors, and below the Falcon Tudor. The car that makes beautiful sense. Honest for 6 adults, 90 lively horsepower. Whoa. Over 30 miles to the gallon. Really? Blimey. That surprises me. Although I think UK gallons is different to American gallons, or Canadian gallons perhaps. There's a big 23 cubic feet of trunk space, handy 109.5 inch wheelbase. What could say quality more clearly than the clean design or simple design of the Falcon's grille and solid bumper? I'd have to agree with that. And you've got all the specifications there. Got the Imperial Canadian whiskey again. Buick's all-time best, the turbine drive Buick 60. Luxury, the word that tells the Buick story. Power steering. Buick's power steering is acclaimed the best combination of complete ease and complete sense of control found anywhere today. We've got that Renault again. in the market for economy or food for thought, La Renault Dauphine. Apologies for my French pronunciation or accent or lack of. The Sunbeam, little toaster there, looks pretty cool. New style, new savings, new silence, new Plymouth, solid for 60. Oh, that's the other side there, look. Plymouth's new overhead valve 6 borrows a secret from racing engines. Ah, interesting. Revolutionary Plymouth one-piece unibody helps take rattle out of the ride. Built a new solid way to give you solid satisfaction. I think we've got some really old ones underneath here, so they'll look looking forward to seeing those. Might be older. Now rather, rent the 60 Chevrolet from Hertz. Okay. I didn't even realise Hertz have been around for so long. See, this is another one. This is another one that needs to be in a frame. Beautiful. A wonderful new world of Ford. The new 1960 Ford's finest Fords of a lifetime. Above, so you got the Starliner, and the left, which is most likely this one, which is the Galaxy Town Victoria, and then below the Galaxy Town Sedan. Oh no, that's a Pontiac. Oh, who knows where that other one is. Breathe deep the invigorating air of Pontiac styling. That's got the magic mirror finish as well. That retains its new car lustre for up to 3 years with little or no waxing. Perfect for Canada's varying climate. Now, these are all from 1959. That actually was up in December. We have here some seemingly some really old ones, but I'm going to keep those till after. What are these from? Only because we seem to have some. Let's just go through, shall we? Okay. So this is the same again, Maclean's magazine. I'm trying not to look. Wow. June 15, 1923, almost 100 years old. And I'm really gonna, look after these. Look at that. The seven passenger touring car, the most passenger car value that money has ever bought. Here are the facts. Rio, I've never even heard of this brand. Rio Motor Car Company of Canada. $50 horsepower. What a beauty. This is 1923. Effecto Auto Finishes. Scraped fenders easily touched up with Effecto have led many a delighted automobile owner to paint his whole car. You will believe it when you try it. 9 free-flowing, quick-drying, long-lasting, lustrous colours to choose from. Pratt and Lambert. And that was a 75th anniversary, so... But that was 100 years ago almost. I think I think he's literally using a paintbrush to paint his car. Fair enough, fair enough. Are these attached? I think they are. I think they are attached. I'm just trying not to damage anything. Another innovation. Overland Champion. Canada's most versatile car. A knockout. $995. FOB factory. Ah, look, Willys Overland Limited. Not brilliant. Exceed, made in Canada batteries. You can see all the cars here at lower prices. You've got different prices for different things here, depending on the car. Even a little international speed truck here advert. Does England know facts? France and Germany have been outwitting Great Britain. What? I shall have to read that. Community plate. Oh, it's lovely, lovely silver. But we have the Studebaker. The Series 24 Studebaker Big 6 sedan, $3,750. Looks like the Big 6 has 60 horsepower. Hupmobile means all you can desire in a car. Is that a Hupmobile has always built to the highest standards of fine motor car manufacturing. Today it stands out and apart at a really fine car at a comparatively low price. I've never heard of it. Hupmobile. I must admit, it's not a very good name, is it? Hupmobile. That probably didn't help its device. Gutter. We've got cord tyres. Are the means to an end of tyre trouble. They satisfy the most exacting motorist. Is he one of those otherwise respectable men? The London Life Insurance. Ah, there we go. Yeah, look. His car was one colour, and he is brush painting this car, and it's now a mirror sheen. Now he's just covered it in that's unbelievable. You can do it. Just open a can of Effecto Auto Enamel and go ahead. Effecto is the original auto enamel, quick drying, free flowing and self-leveling. It wears longer than the finish of most new cars, made in 8 snappy colours. I mean, I've seen people hand paint their cars, but there you go. Goodyear, combined in the new Goodyear Balloon, are 2 great new tyre features. A completely new line of 4s, lower in price, finer in performance. A Dodge Brothers motor cars. And look at that lassie there. A new motoring experience. What's that say? Graham Page? A new motoring experience. A ride in a Graham Page 619 will reveal the beauty, smoothness and swiftness of this fine 6 and permit you to enjoy at first hand the delightfully new experience of driving with 4 speeds forward. We want you to enjoy this new experience. Interesting. Low price, yet every inch a truly fine car. The Coach, $740. Look at that. You've got the Roadster at 625, the Touring at 625. Some cheap prices of new cars there. The Chevrolet, bigger and better. Very cool. Well, that's pretty scary. $1,395. Silence, smoothness, power, economy, speed, carefree motoring. Those are the advantages brought to the low price quality car filled by the new Willys Knight Standard 6. This is a cool advert, I like this. So this is 1937 now. No antifreeze worries from fall through winter to spring. Ever ready Prestone, the concentrated antifreeze. And anyone guess what car that is? Cool, look at that. Announcing Studebaker's crowning achievements, the new 1938 Studebakers. Lowest priced Commander, lowest priced President in Studebaker's history, and a new 6, the greatest dollars values Studebaker's ever offered. What a beauty. You pay so little for so much more. Wait, Studebaker, the world's oldest vehicle manufacturer. I didn't know that. I thought Mercedes were. I might be wrong. I mean, you wouldn't advertise it if you wasn't, right? To save Ontario motorists time and money. Passenger car registration fees. Alright. Motor vehicle permits. So the bigger the engine, the bigger the fee. Seems fair. Millionaire's pen. The full television ink supply. Oh, Parker. I've had a Parker pen. Well, I still have somewhere. And actually, look, this part here still looks the very same. That could be a pen you could buy today. The Commander's Wife, isn't she very pretty? The eyes of the Commander's Wife had defied Captain Lansdowne. Her smile had mocked him. Oh. Something going on there. Nice little bird. Uttered a thin cry. It sounded like a note of derisive laughter. Go away, Lansdowne shouted. That's a long story for me to read. You get them only in the new 56 Ford. Oh, this is 1956, this one. Ah, look at this. The Ford Thunderbird inspired the crisp, clean silhouette, the long lines of all 17 of the Ford's new models. Here is styling that will stay in style. Look at this chap in all these poses. Look how happy he is. Flight styled to send your spirit soaring. The new 1956 Plymouth with push button driving. New push button selector. Plymouth's airborne look. Interesting. Here, new Task Force 57 Chevrolet trucks, the fleet that conquered the Alcan Highway. What a beauty. Dodge announces completely new cars for 57, introduces all new looks, revolutionary stabilised ride, and matches new higher horsepower with a new kind of brake power. The all new for 57 Dodge. You're always a step ahead in the cars of the forward look. That's a beautiful car, huh? The rear end of that Dodge, yeah, she is pretty. Some penthouse of glass, the workshop of moods. The all-new 1957 Thrill Power Plymouth. New go, new styling, new ride, new safety. Looks like we've only got just a couple of pages left here. From 1959, Toronto the Gay, fine food, a nightlife boom. Interesting. Going steady, is it ruining our teenagers? Lively, lovely, new all over, the 59 Plymouth. Oh. Got the little Renault again, and then just to leave you on a lovely sip of beer, which I'm probably going to have now, and have another little look through these pages. Five, thank you so very much, not only for all of this, and I hope that people have stuck around. It's probably been around an hour long, this video. I appreciate there's no kind of car restoration or customizing content today, but I think there's so much more here. You know, for considering the cars and the eras that we do, I think this is still very relevant. But yeah, these little objects here, I'm going to paint those. Perhaps that'll be for another video. Let me know if you've got any interest in that, and perhaps we'll have a go. And for these, you know, I will cherish these for the rest of my life, and I promise you that. Thank you very much, and see you all soon.